What's going on, everybody? I really did not want to make this video to the point where I didn't even clean myself up. I didn't fuck with my hair. I didn't shave or anything. I just kind of want to get this over with. So, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, even though I don't know what it's titled yet, we have a lot to talk about. Mostly because in the last week, one major change has been added to my life. Or has changed. There's been a big change in my life in the last week. That's the best way I could phrase it, probably. I don't know. Look, this video is not going to be scripted or that well edited or anything. It's just, let's just talk. So as a lot of you may know, because I've mentioned it numerous times, I've worked at a movie theater for a damn good while. But due to, let's be honest, a lot of movies bombing recently, I haven't been getting as many hours as I want. So, I had to go and find a new part-time job because I did not want to leave the movie theater. I really love working there. But I had to go and get another part-time job. And it's kind of ironic because if you saw my review of Naza 2 about a month ago, in that video, I wore a Walmart vest to kind of dress up like Naza, and I said, oh yeah, I never worked at Walmart. My brother just kind of had this Walmart vest lying around that he got from someone who worked at Walmart. Guess where the fuck I work now? That's right, Taco Bell. No, I work at Walmart. Like, in all seriousness, I really do work at Walmart now. And despite it only being a part-time job, every day I work there, my entire day is butchered because they gave me two horrible options for hours. It was either 5 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon or 11 a.m. to 8 at night. Yeah, that literally almost made me turn down the job, but I was like, God damn it, I kind of need the money right now. So, I decided to go with the 11 to 8 because I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I seriously am not a morning person in any way. And my Walmart, the one I work at, is like 15 to maybe 20 minutes away, somewhere around that area. So if I was to take the 5 to 2 job, that means I would probably have to get up at like 3:30 in the morning to get myself ready and whatnot. And I'm assuming that if I went home around 2, I'm just going to go back to bed, probably sleep for a damn good while, and then struggle to have to go to bed around 7:38 to get a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep to get up at 3:30 in the fucking morning. So yeah, I had to go with the 11 to 8, even though I really did not want to. So with my hours being 11 to 8 and part-time, it's taken a lot out of me, guys. Like, there are nights I come home, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to work on that video thing, or that, or whatever. But then I get home, and I'm like, I just want to go take a shower, eat dinner, and go lie in bed and watch some TV and jack around on my phone for an hour or so. I don't know. This job has taken a lot out of me, and you might be wondering, what do you do at Walmart exactly? I'm a personal shopper, and if you don't know exactly what that is, that's where, like, you get an online order or whatever, and then you go around the store and pick up the items for someone to come pick up on the curbside, like at Walmart, where you know they have like the signs and they'll say like curbside 2, like you park here and we'll come give you your stuff and whatnot. And yeah, that's the job I picked. And I'll be honest, the most positive things I can say about the job are I get paid. I'm definitely getting my steps in just walking around the building 24/7. Yeah, that's it. Like, honestly, it's fine. And it wasn't until working there that I realized, like, Walmart, despite its prices and, like, it having a lot of shit and whatnot, I mean, it's Walmart for Christ's sakes, it starts to feel like the McDonald's of grocery stores. And I don't know why, and I wonder if anyone else agrees with me on that. But enough talking about Walmart. What does this mean for the future of my channel? Well, the big thing I really wanted to talk about, and honestly, I almost debated saying all this in a community post, but I'm like, no, a video is probably the best way to do it. But the biggest thing that this whole thing of working at Walmart part-time, which might be bullshit, because they like scheduled me for 5 days one week, and I'm like, no, that ain't part-time, that's fucking full-time. I'm part-time. time. I'm trying to keep another job and run a YouTube channel by myself. But okay, I'm getting off track. The thing that's really going to affect this channel is probably bigger videos, which I honestly, a lot of the time, want to do bigger videos and work on that. But with working at Walmart and also keeping the theater job, which I might not even be working at as much because Walmart keeps like scheduling me too much, I might have to put some bigger videos on the back burner. But also, there's a certain video I was working on that I really wanted to do, but I sadly had to can because I was trying to get it out at a specific time. And you guys probably know what that video is. It's my worst of 2024 list. I'm sorry. You guys don't want to hear it. I didn't want to do it, but I have decided to completely can my worst of 2024 list for 3 big reasons. 1, my entire day is butchered at Walmart. 2, we are coming up on April. Actually, at the time recording this, it is April. It's April 1st, actually. So I'm making sure that I do not release this on April 1st because some of you might think it's a joke. None of this is a joke. I'm being dead serious about all this shit. And the other reason is that I didn't even have half of it written. Like, I just kept pushing it to the side and constantly kept forgetting about it because I was working on other video stuff and other personal life stuff and whatnot. So, sadly, that video is not going to be coming out. But the slightly good news is that I did put the list of my worst movies of 2024 over on my Letterboxd. There's not any reasons like as to why these films suck. Like I haven't written down like here's why these movies suck and why I don't like them. I just kind of put them on there, but I am slowly starting to write down small reasons as to why these films just didn't work or were terrible. And yes, this wasn't even a secret. Ryan's World was on there. Shocker. But another thing when it comes to Walmart is that with it taking a lot out of me, there are just certain days where I really do not feel like doing a single goddamn thing. Just lay around the house, do nothing, maybe watch a movie, but like not for a video or anything, just because I want to do it. Like last Friday, I could have reviewed Death of a Unicorn or The Working Man because I saw both those movies, but I'm like, no, I'm going to catch up on Invincible Season 2 because I saw the first season when it came out, but then I never watched the second season, then the third season came out, and I'm like, fuck it. I want to watch Invincible. This is what I'm doing with my day. But one thing I did tell Walmart is that I for sure need Thursdays and Fridays off because Thursday is when the new movies come out, and then Friday is usually when I review whatever movie I decide to review because recently it's been maybe one review a week because, guys, I write my reviews because I can't do this shit off the top of my head like some other people do because there's certain ways I want to like say something or phrase it. Then it's like, I might say it 5 times. And I'm like, wait, how do I say this again? Or like, I just don't want to screw up and I want my videos to actually be good or decent at best. I don't know what everyone thinks of my videos. Some people like them a lot. Some people really don't like them. And some of that might have to do with the fact that the first video that they were introduced to was my Ryan's World movie video. I'm just rambling. But when it comes to my weekly movie reviews for right now, when it comes to when I'm going to do one, it's really going to depend on what the movie is. Because let's just look at this past month, for example. So the week Mickey 17 came out, I did see that movie and I was all like, I really don't care to review this because almost everyone else is going to be talking about it. But then I was like, wait a minute. There's this Plankton movie on Netflix. I'm going to talk about that. And I made the right choice. That video did really damn well. Then the next week I did Looney Tunes because I'm like, no one knows about this movie. I need to talk about it because it's a Looney Tunes movie that no one knows about. And then Snow White. Of course I had to talk about Snow White. But when it comes to my weekly movie reviews, I think what I'm going to do is when it comes to certain movies, like for example, we have a Minecraft movie this weekend. I am for sure going to talk about that. But what I'm going to do is throughout the month, like every week, if it's a certain movie, I might pick to review it. So for example, 2 movies coming out in April that I really want to talk about are, yes, Minecraft, but the other one, you might not even know this is coming out. there's a colorful stage Hanasun Miku movie? And I'm like, I don't know how the hell that's gonna turn out, but I'm like, I'm curious. This is just a weird one I want to talk about. Like, those are the two big ones I want to talk about in April for some reason. But like, okay, so what I'm trying to say is that certain weeks I might not do a new movie review and decide to work on other videos, like bigger videos that I want to do. So like watching talk-ins or top 10 ranking list or something like that. I might decide to work on those instead of reviewing, I don't know what comes out this month, The Amateur. Yeah, I might push that aside and be like, no, I want to do this watching and talking on, say, I don't know. There was a actually, yeah, that's another thing. There was a list I made a community post about of like, hey, here are some watching and talkings that I really want to do this year. But I don't know if I'm going to get to a lot of those now. There's certain ones I still really want to do, but I really don't know where life's going to take me in the next few months and whatnot, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. Oh, and speaking of ranking lists, I do want to start doing a lot more of those, and one specifically that I said I really wanted to do was that every month I would rank every movie that I saw throughout said month. But here's the thing with that. I feel like those are kind of videos I need to wait for my channel to get a little bigger so I have time to work on them, because I don't know if you've noticed, but in my reviews, I've gotten to be a lot more talkative. Like, I remember back in 2023, my videos were like maybe 5 to 6 minutes long. There have been ones that come out to like 20, 25 minutes. Snow White, I talked about that for 25 freaking minutes. But like, when it comes to when it comes to the ranking videos in which I would rank every movie throughout the month, I decided I'm not going to do that anymore, at least for this year, because I tried it and I heavily screwed up. But yeah, that's another kind of video I'm going to be putting on the back burner. I told you, this video is not scripted or well edited, or I don't care to make this video. I just kind of had to, if you get what I mean. Okay, so to slightly recap about this video that was just me fucking rambling. I work at Walmart now. Worst of 2024 list is canceled. Certain big videos might have to be put on the back burner. When it comes to new movie reviews, it really just depends on what the movie is that I will 100% review it. And yeah, I also want to do more ranking lists, and there's not gonna be any ranking every movie I saw throughout the month list videos this year. Blech! But honestly, the big thing that I always got to remind myself is that, despite this being my favorite thing to do in the entire world, I'm not that big of a channel yet. I don't even have 2,000 subscribers yet. I'm always seeing smaller YouTubers that do the exact same thing that I do, and they always say that this is a hobby for them. And yeah, I guess as of right now, this is kind of just a hobby, but I do look at it as a job and would love for it to be my main job more than anything one day. I love making videos. I love writing and editing. And despite it maybe taking a lot out of me every once in a while, it means a lot when I release a video, because it means that I made something. I made something that people can go and watch, have fun with, laugh at when intended, help get informed on movies, and maybe at some point turn off their brains and forget about the world for a minute, because I don't know if you know this, but the world fucking sucks, man. That's why I like to call this channel a safe space. A place where you can just forget about the world for just a few minutes, even if it's not that long. And it's also a big reason why I never talk about politics, because I just want this to be a fun place where we could talk movies and just forget for just a little bit. And it's not like I only just started this channel a couple years ago because I was bored. I've wanted to do this for so long. I have actually had people come up to me before and say, I can't do this. This won't go anywhere. It's not a job or anything. But slowly but surely, I am proving them all wrong. And one thing I always want to do is to improve my channel and get it a little bit more noticed. I've tried expanding the social media, and while that's helped slightly, I guess, I'm always thinking and looking at other ways to gain more momentum and get Trev's movies more traction. And honestly, you guys can help with that a little bit. Tell your friends about my channel, tell your family about my channel, especially if they're like into nerdy movie stuff and just want a good laugh every once in a while. I mean, I know I'm not like comedian funny, but I'm like, I get a few good jokes here and there every once in a while. Like, I hate laughing at my own material, but every once in a while I catch myself laughing at something stupid I said. And I'm like, Should I have laughed at that? I don't know. Maybe it was funny, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. So what I'm asking of you guys is, do you have any ideas on how I can gain more traction? Or what are some ways that I can improve on my videos? Let me know down in the comments below, and let me know your guys' opinions and whatnot. And one thing I'm really thinking about doing one day is maybe changing the name of my channel from Trev's Movies to something else, but Trev is still gonna be in the name because, yeah, well, I've stuck with the name for a while, and it's like the first thing that comes up when you look up Trev's Movies. It's not the most creative name, but I'm not gonna do that anytime soon, but maybe one day, I don't know. But anyway, that's all the updates I got, and I know 100% of it was rambling, but seriously, this wasn't scripted or anything. I just had to get this out rather quickly, and if you hear a lawnmower in the background, my brother is cutting grass outside. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, turn the notification bell, and while you're at it, go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd at Trev's Movies, and I'll be back later with more videos, and I'll see you then.